Got out a little late again, not as late as yesterday, but so breakfast today will be Totally iced coffee and this zero bar. The protein in this one, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I woke up really, really sore. It was kind of crazy, but that's a good thing. That's what we wanted from our leg day yesterday. Legs were really sore this morning. Then I was editing some thumbnails, and the software I used to edit or the website software I was using to edit the thumbnail was like, no, we don't want to do that. I was having a lot of issues with it, but then I finally got it to work. So we're on our way to get in a upper body day, and I'm really feeling getting in back to the yeah. Oh my god, I'm really feeling getting back into the group of doing a lot of pull-ups. Really feeling the pull-ups. I'm gonna also try to hit some weighted dips today too. That'll be good workout right here. Good lifts, and then I kind of want to do some rotational core work. I think I've been doing like the abdominals. I haven't really been training the obliques much.
Can you show me tonight?
You know, weird problem I'm having, and this is a problem I have with a lot of my clothes, like this tank top right here. This thing is too big on me. It don't fit anymore. It's like if I move my bag a little bit, my tickle bitties be hanging out. Oh my god. So I think sooner or later I'm gonna need to get some new clothes. I even have a bunch of underwear that don't fit me anymore. Like it's too big and they be falling down underneath my shorts. It's really weird feeling. But yeah, has that ever happened to you? And I guess that's like a cool thing when your clothes start becoming too big. It means you did something. Cool. Anyway, we're here at the gym. Let's get it. All right, good workout. Checked in the work. Now let's get a little more food for our lunch. Grab me one of these. We got the taco bowl today, and I got some dressing at work. Now here's a bad decision I'm gonna make. I got this bag of tortilla chips. 423 calories in this whole bag. Now is that a good thing for our diet? Absolutely not. This is actually very calorically dense and not very filling. But I'm gonna try to fit this into my diet today. So we're right here, minus 400 calories. We're gonna see how well we can fit this in to our diet. And time for work. See y'all tonight. Now it's about time for my dinner, and I'm gonna talk right now about why it's okay to eat ultra processed foods, but it makes dieting really, really difficult. Oh my God, there's no light out here right now. Hold on. So I have about 500 calories left to eat for the rest of the night, thanks to that bag of tortilla chips we ate earlier. Now you'd be thinking, oh, you ate more calories today. You should be less hungry than you were yesterday. The problem is with those kind of calories, they're not very satiating. So ultra processed foods tend to be very palatable, and they don't actually fill you up as much as you think they would. Things like chips, sugary drinks, candies, things like that. While in moderation, yeah, those are totally fine in your diet. However, when you're on a calorie restriction, they tend to take up a big percentage of your total calories. So that bag of chips was 400 calories and not fulfilling at all. Now 400, that was almost 20%. It's a little over 20% of my daily intake. If you're gonna tell me 20% of my food was chips today, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. All right, first thing we're gonna do to combat this hunger, before we do anything like we did the other day, we filled up our bar, we're gonna drink a liter of water. All right, we finished off all that water. Now I'm gonna show you how I made this meal under 400 calories, so we'll still have room for our protein shake at the end of the night, and how we're gonna combat this hunger. And finishing off this water already filled me up, but let me bring you in on what I made tonight. Our chicken breast karaage comes out to a little under 300 calories. That's always a consistent. These are the konnyaku noodles, not mixed with the other noodles I did. I just did the konnyaku noodles. Only 12 calories, 10 calories of soy sauce. We got the leftover cucumber we had. This is about 5 calories right here. Finished it off with 1 whole egg, and so like the whole egg will be a little more satiating. And then a Mets Cola Zero with added fiber. So this should be enough food to fill me up for the night, and under 400 calories. Now normally I'd be totally fine with going over the goal of 1900 by a few hundred calories, because I'd still be in a deficit. That'd be totally fine. But I just wanted to do this today just to show a point that eating those processed foods, it's just really, really hard to stay on a consistent deficit. If you set a goal very low, like under 2000, having those highly processed foods is gonna be a detriment to you. And I'm totally cool. I eat a bunch of processed food. Hell, this chicken, oh, it's hot. This chicken is a processed food. But things ultra processed, those highly palatable foods like those chips, like that soda, like what else is super processed? Like that croissant, even a lot of breads. Very, very hard to fit that into a more strict diet, which is also why I don't recommend, if you're first starting a diet, don't start at an aggressive cut that I'm similar to what I'm doing right now, because it'd be a lot harder to navigate if you don't have as much experience in dieting. I feel like I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. I feel pretty experienced now, and there's people with way more experience than me, but I'm gonna eat this and I'll tell you how I feel after. I'll tell you what, normally mixing up the konnyaku noodles with the regular noodles makes them totally fine. They're not great on their own, but with an egg, that gets the job done too. Yeah, if you buy these back in the United States or in a Western country, they're gonna be known as shiitake noodles. If you buy those, they're good, very good for dining, but do have something else to go with them. Don't try to eat them on its own. It's gonna be awful. But I could highly recommend this. Make sure there's other colors on your plate when you make those. So let's talk in terms of dieting and fat loss. Is a calorie a calorie? Well, scientifically speaking, yes. Based off basic thermodynamics, if you are in a calorie deficit, whether you ate all broccoli or you ate all donuts, you will lose body fat. However, there's a big caveat here. Some calories make you feel more full than other calories. Let me just put it that way and use simple words. For example, you look at the tortilla chips I ate earlier today. That came out to 404 calories. The whole dinner plate I just had was 388 calories. Now, according to thermodynamics, those chips were a lot more calories, and then so you would think that'd be more filling, right? Well, look at that plate and tell me which one you think will make you feel more full. Highly palatable processed foods are really easy to digest and really easy to eat. And when those foods like taste so good, they're so salty, so sugary sometimes, even if you're full, you might just keep eating them. For me personally, that's something like if I order a whole pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut or something like that. I could be totally stuffed eating half the pizza, but I'll knock the whole damn pizza down. Even halfway through, I'm feeling kind of full. It just tastes so good that you're getting this big old dopamine rush from just tasting that food, which is pretty crazy. So what do? Yeah, it sucks to say, but you do want to, if you are on a cut, or even if you're just trying to be more healthy. I'm not saying just only eat whole food. Some people get down like that. I eat a lot of processed food too. There was a lot of processing in the food I ate today. I like to prioritize satiating foods that make me feel more full. Things like boiled potatoes or baked potatoes. I eat a lot of rice. I eat a lot of chicken breasts and chicken tenderloins. Those fill me up pretty good. And I don't like vegetables like that, but I have a lot of cabbage. per se. Cucumbers, things like that. I could eat a lot of that stuff. You don't always have to look at, is this the healthy food? Is this not healthy food? Look at lower calorie things that fill you up, and then fill the rest of your diet out with small amounts of things you like. Prioritize your nutrition, get that protein high, get some nutrients in, and just try to do what you can to stay full while staying in that calorie deficit. Also, drinking a lot of water helps you out. Like when I chugged that water before eating, I felt a lot better and wasn't like, oh my God, I need some food. So your hydration is also an important factor in this. Your ghrelin hormone receptors actually do respond to your thirst level as well. So also keep that in mind. So today's level up, eat foods that help you stay full and keep drinking that water. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.